Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Just when I thought I was done with comic book movies, they went ahead and dropped a trailer for Joker 2, and just like that, they pulled me back out of the closet and piqued my interest. And if anyone could do it, it would be Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix. So after a 5-year wait, we finally got a look at the long-awaited follow-up to 2019's Oscar-winning film, Joker. And they've been keeping the information about this movie under wraps. Seriously, we barely had any scraps or set images leaked at all. For a bit, I kind of forgot about it, until they dropped a short announcing the trailer was coming. And then I was intrigued again, but also a little nervous, because Joker was a really good movie, and trying to make a follow-up to that with a sequel would be a very tough act to follow. Then we started to get some news and announcements like Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn, and that there's going to be musical numbers. So I was getting just a little bit nervous. And then things went quiet, and now here we are with the trailer. And I gotta say, most of all my worries are put to rest. It looks pretty damn good. It still has that dreary, dingy, dirty look and feel that the first film had, but now they have these bright and colorful musical sections to contrast it with. And there are already several really good shots just in the trailer alone. So without a doubt, it's going to be a very well put together and competently made movie. I mean, it has the same cinematographer, composer, writers, and director as before. And from what I can tell, Warner Bros. Seems to be letting them have more creative freedom like they did with the first film. I mean, that's what I'm guessing, because we haven't heard that many big behind-the-scenes issues or rumors. So just having the same team as before is already a huge plus. Director and co-writer Todd Phillips was best known for his mid to late 2000s comedies like Old School, The Hangover Trilogy, and Due Date, but between the very underrated War Dogs and Joker, the man proved himself to be pretty versatile. So I just know from like a production standpoint, it's going to be a very good looking and well shot movie, and all around just very well made. And he recently put one of my biggest worries to rest, and that's addressing the musical aspect of the movie. So for a while it was mentioned that the movie would be a musical, and he decided to speak on that. He basically said that these sections will make more sense in the movie, and that it really doesn't feel that much more different than the first film. So no, it's not like a full-on musical, but it will have a few musical sections. And he did say that music will play a big part in the movie though. So my guess is, while yes, the musical aspect will be important, these musical numbers won't be as prevalent as we all probably think. If I'm gonna guess, there's probably gonna be like 3 or 4 of them. So it's not gonna completely shift the whole style of the movie, which is good. I'm not gonna lie, I was just a bit worried about that when I first started hearing about this like a year ago. So the only concern I really have now is Lady Gaga. She's not really that good of an actress, just being honest here. But I think given the right direction and script, she'll do fine. And Todd Phillips has shown himself to be a pretty solid director and writer. Not only can he do comedy, but he has shown that he can do drama pretty well too. So I think she actually might do pretty well, but we'll find out. This is the first comic book related piece of media that I'm actually looking forward to. Well, this and finishing season 2 of Invincible. But in terms of live action adaptations, I've been checked out for a while, but Joker 2 pulled me right back in and has me very intrigued. I'm still not that interested in James Gunn's reboot of the DC universe or the MCU or wherever the hell is happening over at Sony with their like Venom universe thing. But something like the Joker feels more special because we don't get many comic book movies like it. The only thing that was similar in recent memory was the Batman, which was a good movie, and that was also like 2 years ago. And for how good the Batman and Joker are, it clearly didn't change the landscape of comic book movies that much, because the vast majority of them are still getting shoveled out like slop. So yeah, peak cinema is back on the menu, boys.
I'm very aroused right now.
I too am aroused.
I'm starting to swell up.
It's set to release October 4th, exactly 5 years since the first film came out. Honestly, the best part of the movie is going to be trying to figure out how much of this is taking place in Arthur's head and how much of it is actually real. I still think it's going to be hard to top the first one, and how for all I know, it could fall flat on its face. But judging from the trailer, I do think that it's going to at least be a very interesting movie to say the least. Whether it's better than the first is yet to be determined, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. Yeah, so I don't got shit else to say, so see ya.